So why don't you choose one thing to simplify this week? All right. You're going to either delete it, you're going to delegate it, or you're going to redesign it. So delete, delegate, redesign. What is it going to be? That one thing that needs sorting out so that you can have that 80% joy and that 20% can be passed on to somebody else. We can get rid of it. We can stop doing it. What are you going to do? What's that one thing that's been bothering you that you need to do that you can delegate that drain to somebody else?
Mentoring with Geraldine is a bite-sized practitioner podcast for naturopaths, nutritionists, herbalists, coaches, and practitioners. This podcast responds directly to the needs of you, the practicing natural therapist. We have interviews during the holiday season and business and mindset support each week, so you'll get the variety you need to enjoy and stay motivated in your practice. Don't forget to subscribe to receive the weekly episodes. And if you want to connect with me, always check the show notes because that's where you'll find the links to book appointments and, of course, to join the Academy, the membership group where there's constant connection and community with like-minded practitioners. Now, let's get started.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mentoring with Geraldine and the Bite Size Podcast. How the devil are you? So, can you believe how late we're getting in the year? So much has happened with me. I've been on holiday. I've had the bathroom renovated. There were a few dicey moments there with the bathroom, but we managed to get it all done. So here I am back and ready to go again. Not that I really went anywhere. I did go on holiday, but I still have clients. I still see people one-to-one. I really enjoy seeing people one-to-one. So it's not a problem for me to work whilst I'm on holiday. As it turns out, I do not see clients though when I'm on holiday. I do find that difficult, I've got to be honest, because there's more to it. As you know, as you're well aware, when you're seeing clients, there is just more to it. You've got to follow up, you've got products to order, you've got all the other stuff that goes with it. Whereas when you're mentoring, which is what I do, because I've been in practice for 20 something years, I've been a nurse for goodness knows how long. I was a nurse, I'm not anymore, but I've been in healthcare for 30 years. And so there's things that you can do and segue to others, right? What are we going to talk about today? Well, it's kind of along those lines in that we want to simplify to be able to scale. We want to let go of what is not working. Now, one of the things that doesn't work for me is travel and seeing clients. And yet I know for a fact there are lots of people out there who work mobile. They work from their caravan. They see clients. Whereas that doesn't work for me. Okay. So we have to know what works for us and we have to be ready to learn more and understand more about ourselves so that we can do more and yet at the same time do less. And what we do better, which is what really counts, isn't it? Because when we do something, we want to do it better, even if we're not spending as long at it. We need to start with the spring clean. I mean, here we are. It's October. Lots has been going on. Lots is happening. We're getting ready to move toward the end of the year. The school term is up and running again now, or it should be for most of you. I've had my birthday. If you are on school holidays, then go you, but enjoy them. And then you can move into that spring clean. So what do we mean by a spring clean in business though? We mean we've got to review our services and our systems and our offers and what's working and what's not. We need to figure out what's clunky and what's not. What is really working for us, really working in our business? And that means reviewing from start to finish. Now, one of the ways I like to review what is working and what isn't is I actually start literally at the front door. Okay. So you come in the front door and you can see, look around you. What does it look like? You walk into your office. What does it look like? What is there? What should or shouldn't you be doing? What needs moving around? You sit in your client's seat. What do they see? So even if you're on Zoom, it means taking a few minutes just to sit and look behind you. What is going on behind you? Have you got something that perhaps is reversed and you need to reverse the camera? Have you got a plant that looks like it's growing out of your head simply because the plant has grown more than when you put it there and now there's leaves everywhere? What is it? Okay. So these are the simple things we need to do when we review what we do and where we are. When we review our services, so we reviewed our space, and now we need to review where we are online, what's going on online. Maybe let go of some offers, tidy things up. If you've been to my website recently, you'll see that that's tidied up. Some offers have been let go, they've been retired. I've got links to what I enjoy doing and to many of my offers, so it's easy to find them. These are the reviews that we need to do in a spring clean. It's an online spring clean. It doesn't mean you're leaving Facebook, and it doesn't mean to say that you're necessarily pulling all the clothes out the wardrobe and throwing away the ones you don't want. That can happen. Those are the other form of spring clean, but a spring clean for business just means re-looking at what we have and seeing what we can change. It also gives us the permission to pause. Now, you're either on holiday, about to go on holiday, had your school holidays, thinking about a holiday. I've had my holiday. We are allowed to retire our offers. We're allowed to retire ourselves as well. But we're allowed to go on holiday. We're allowed to pause. We're allowed to put those boundaries in place. Our clients aren't necessarily coming to see us in the school holidays because they have put pause on things as well. When I was a nurse working in major hospitals in the UK, during the summer, everyone in Britain went to Europe. So A&E was empty. They were all falling over in Europe instead and going to hospitals there. So when we retire things, we are retiring what we don't need. We're retiring an offer, or we're tidying up an offer, changing the name of it. It might be that you've had the same offer ongoing. It's been going really, really well. And then recently it's just, it's a bit tired. It's not really happening. People aren't buying it. Maybe an evergreen product you've got. So it might be that you need to change the name of it. You need to tidy it up. You need to freshen it up, the spring clean idea. So it might be that you look at it and you go, I don't need to post daily. I just need to post regularly. And that's the important thing. Maybe you're tired from posting daily. Maybe you want to post more on your stories, or you only want to create carousels for a while, or just reels, or whatever it is, or you want to try a new platform. It's worth going to look. It's worth giving it a go right now. So we want to pause things that aren't aligned. We want to ditch things that aren't aligned, but maybe we want to take from the old to create the new. Like, don't reinvent the wheel. Things can just be changed, tweaked. Colors change. You're not going to do this, but were you to go onto my Instagram, onto Mentoring with Geraldine, and you scroll down, like, 2 years back, you see the colors are different. The fonts are different. The pictures are different. The things that I'm asking, saying, and doing are different because we've retired old stuff. We've changed things. We've freshened things up. And that's what we need to do. And it's not necessarily about your brand. It might be that your brand has got old colors. It's got the lotus flower that that I didn't, but many, many, many practitioners had 20 years ago, because that was kind of all there was just this one lotus flower in a pond. And it might be time to update that or not use it because it's kind of a bit old fashioned. But we do need to look at what we can change just by spruiking, because it's that time of year. There is that 80-20 rule in practice. So we need to focus on what brings in 80% joy and 80% results. And the 20% is, I don't know, your bookwork, the things that you don't enjoy doing, but just has to be done, because we want joy in business. The only way to keep your business going for as long as it's going, like mine, I've been in business, 20 years or whatever it is, and it's because I enjoy it. But I've changed what I do over time. Yes, I have taken on other modalities, and many of them I haven't used. They've been a waste of money. So we have to think, how am I aligning with this? Will this modality, will I be able to put it into my business? How am I going to be able to focus and do those things? All right. And as part of that 80-20 process, that is delegating the drain. That's getting rid of stuff you don't want to do. That's where a VA comes in perfectly. They can do the posting for you. They can do the admin clutter, the emails, the updates, the blogs, whatever it is. Maybe they can help you with your bookings and the follow-ups and things like that. We want to delegate that drain. And at the same time, while we're doing that, we can realize that maybe you want to do something new and different. Maybe you want a short series of podcasts or something. So you contact me, and Ella, who edits my podcast, would then edit yours. You want to do some films. You wanted to record something for your clients as part of a program. You'd create them. You get in contact with me. Ella will edit them for you, and it's all done. You don't have to go through that hard part. The 80% of that is the enjoyment of creation, of making. And for me, I don't really like listening to my own voice. So I get Ella to listen to my voice. She cuts it. She gets rid of the noises and the crashes in the background and makes it all work beautifully. She does everything for me because that's the 20% I don't want to do. There's things that I really enjoy in my business. And those are the things that I want to keep doing. I enjoy my podcast. Have you reviewed me yet? Have you scrolled down and given me that 5-star review? I mean, you're listening. It'd be lovely if you gave me that review. So this week, it's only going to be a short one today because I've just come back off my holiday. I'm just getting back into things. I'm figuring everything out, probably on the move again soon because of renovations. So why don't you choose one thing to simplify this week? All right. You're going to either delete it, you're going to delegate it, or you're going to redesign it. So delete, delegate, redesign. What is it going to be? That one thing that needs sorting out so that you can have that 80% joy and that 20% can be passed on to somebody else. We can get rid of it. We can stop doing it. What are you going to do? What's that one thing that's been bothering you that you need to do that you can delegate that drain to somebody else? So I'm going to leave it there. I hope you have a brilliant rest of day. You know that I'm here for you. If you want to join us on a Monday clinical group, let me know. You can be part of that chat. I just need to hear from you. I need to hear from you so I know what you want. And let me know. Look forward to it. And I'll catch up with you soon at www.geraldineheadley.com. That would be me. Go and check it out. And we'll see you soon. Bye.
Thanks so much for joining me today. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe to the podcast for the weekly episodes. If you'd like even more support and learning, then the Academy is for you. Here you'll find part 2 of the herbal discussions, more clinical learning, and case studies to support your clients in practice. Bye for now.